Anyways, what the fresh heck is going on here, ladies and gents? I'm Divik. Welcome back to another video, stream thing, doodle, or whatever you want to call it, guy. And we're back over here at the Victorian house. I believe this is part 3? Yes, this is part 3 of the build. And you know what? I finally got this. I've been fighting these ceilings. I forgot that I mentioned I was going to put these back on. I've been fighting these ceilings for I don't know how long, trying to get them placed right. And like this entire bit, I don't know what to do really. Like all these are perfectly in line, so I don't know why the ceilings aren't. It's probably something to do with the front of the build. I don't really know. It could be that it could be because I flipped the walls. I don't really know. I don't know what's going on with this, but some of the ceilings aren't snapping right, and I don't want to gut the whole thing just because a few bits are lined up. You can even see here I end up having to double place some ceilings. Because if I pick one up, there's a hole. Like it might just be this entire side of the build. I don't know. I tried picking up the pillars like all the way down and replacing the ceilings. I don't really know, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna continue with this side of the build. So let's see. I'm not 100% sure how we're gonna end up doing this half of the building, honestly, because well, it doesn't really. Ark's building mechanics don't really allow much in this regard. So I do have some walls. Oh, oh for frick's sake. Better. Okay, I can only hold like 1,000 walls. Got it. Okay, 1,200. Well, okay, we got the triangles out. I figured that would be fun. Why the heck is this is all the way over here? Oh, that's right, because I was doing pillars earlier. But anyways, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. My day barely got started, if I'm honest, and things have been quite hectic around here. I don't really want to get into it too terribly much, but I gotta say though that with this whole second coming of the you-know-what, it's exhausting, to say the least. And I'm going to continue with our flipped walls all the way across. Let's say freaking place where I want you to, you stupid thing. So I think what I'm going to do right here is make this a little room. Actually, hold on. Let's try this. I don't have the stuff for some doorways. So let's see here. Let's grab out our wood, thatch, and some fibre. Let's put some double doors right there. But you know what? I know things are really weird right now. I know a lot of people are probably stressed out. But you know what? I get it. I understand. However, we can't let that stop us from being the best that we can and do the best that we can. Because, yes, everything sucks right now. You know, we're probably going to go into another lockdown because of things. But you know what? That's okay. It's totally okay. And it's going to be okay. Because, well, we're still standing, aren't we? Are you still alive? There is always hope somewhere. You just have to look for it and find it. And I know I'll be honest here, I lost hope a little bit. I did. I honestly, this whole Delta variant thing has me stressed out. But you know what? I'm holding out hope for the best. Because I have faith that this will end at some point. And we're all going to look back on it and be like, hey, remember when we thought the second coming of COVID was going to be like the end of the world? And it wasn't? See, the thing about it is that so many people are so stuck in their own feelings that they don't even realize that they're affected just as bad as everyone else. Like there are so many folks that really believe that even the first coming of COVID was a hoax and it was a lie. Who remembers that? How our very own president literally thought that COVID was a hoax, that it was just a big lie that I think he said that the Chinese set up or something. And well, look who's laughing now, right? Yeah, okay, we'll just stop right there. Okay, or did I derp? I think I might have derped a little bit. Mm, no, I think it's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. We can work with this. Yeah, I don't actually have any sloped roofs. So let's go ahead and do this. I mean, this isn't part of the reference image, but I'm going to do it anyway because, well, at the end of the day, this is kind of my interpretation of it. So what I'm thinking is we'd build up some walls behind the build itself, make a little bit of a box, only a little bit, and then have that front piece be a triangle. Let's go ahead, place all these, boom, boom, boom. Do one more row. And then when we build our ceiling, when we put the ceilings on, we'll build them down from this point. So that way we can put the walls behind there. It's not making much sense right now, but it makes sense in my head. And as soon as I actually get this thing built up, I'll be able to show you guys what I'm talking about. But to be fair, I could also just do this. And just continue, oh, what the heck? Nani? Okay, that's weird. That's new. Yeah, let's just do this. Frick it. Pick up all that. And we can just use that same snap. Just put the slopes right here, so that way it still has that triangle feeling. Right? Does that make sense? But yeah, you know what? And you know what? It's kind of bad too, because I don't really like talking about my personal life on here. But you know what? We did just have a situation with one of my grandparents. My grandpa actually was in the hospital for a few days for some heart complications. He's home now. Everything's fine. But I gotta be honest with you guys. That was one of the most stressful times of my life, like ever. Like in this, and you know what? Honestly, because you know, if you have grandparents, then you know the absolute terror when you know they start having health complications. And you know what? Both my grandparents they're getting up there in age, But it's still scary, you know. With everything else going on, it's like, well, to add extra fuel to the fire, here's this thing right here. And you know what? We're still standing. It's hard right now, but you know what? We're still standing anyway. As long as you're standing, there is hope. There will always be hope. And yes, that sounds cliche as heck. It sounds very cheesy, but you know what? Cheesy is what's going to get help a lot of people. Cheesy is also what's going to actually help us get through. Because while our government is saying, oh, you know, making all these preparations to do all these things, at the end of the day, people are going to just decide what they want to do. You know, like these the anti-vax people were just calling that a hoax and saying, oh, it doesn't actually work or whatever it is that they're saying this week. I gotta wonder where they're getting their information from, because people are still losing the fight to this thing, and you can't ignore that. It can't be ignored, and you're just delusional if you are. I mean, that sounds harsh, but that's the truth of the matter. You're just delusional. Like, this is real. People have died, and people are still dying even now. I was gonna sugarcoat it, but you know, honestly, screw that noise. Because sugarcoating things is exactly why we're in this mess. Now, honestly, if anyone, my dad said this last night, and it's actually interesting too, because I've been thinking about it. Does Donald Trump have any friends? No, I mean, like, actually, like, this is my friend right here. Like, does he actually have friends? And I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't think he does. Cause I don't think he does at all. Because I think he was just surrounded by yes men who would just tell him, yeah, oh yeah, that's a brilliant idea. Let's do this obviously stupid thing that a lot of people are gonna get angry over. Yes, that's a brilliant idea, Donald. Let's absolutely go with that. Like, I mean, there's rarely been a time over the course of my adulthood where I haven't had a friend, at least one friend. And I just feel sorry for the guy. I really do. Like, wow, dude. Like, actually freaking wow. I just feel sorry for you. Like, I have no other feelings but wow. But had Donald actually done his job as a president and protected his country, or at least helped protect it, I'm pretty sure, I'm certain that things wouldn't be as bad as they are right now. I'm almost certain of it. Because how could you explain the delusion going through most people's head, and then see the death toll and not think there's something more to it? I knew there was something more to it as soon as people started dropping. Like, hello, clearly this isn't a hoax. And I mean, yes, he's not the president anymore, but I'm talking about what he was. And you know what? I just feel sorry for him, because all of this literally could have been like over and done with ages ago had he actually not had a bunch of yes men. And here's my advice to any kids watching: get someone in your corner who is willing to tell you this is a terrible idea. Like, it's gonna suck for a little while, but trust me, in the long run, you're gonna be grateful that they said no. Like, no, I don't know, Sandra. I don't know. I couldn't think of a name. No, Sandra, that's a terrible idea. Don't actually do that thing, because that's a terrible idea for this reason and that reason. Like, get people that are willing to tell you no. And a lot of people who are like all these anti-vax people, I can tell, they have been surrounded by yes men or yes women, I guess. Because a lot of folks probably don't even have any guy friends. I have like three. So hey, there we go. So you know what? Or heck, be that person to tell them no in the first place, if no one else will. Like, even if you're standing by yourself, stand firm, plant your feet, and say, no, this is a terrible idea for this reason. Get people around you who are willing to say no. Because honestly, I would have told Trump no. No, take this seriously. People could get hurt. And people have been getting hurt. So I don't know what Biden is doing. I don't know what anybody else is doing, but I'm holding out hope for the best that the people that actually care about this country will step forward and actually do the darn thing. Because this COVID stuff needs to end. It really does. Because a lot of people like me who, I will say, care about others are literally at their breaking point. I mean, I would know. I'm one of those people. And this COVID shenanigans, it needs to stop. Whether it's taking a third shot or whatever gets this thing ended quickly, I'm all for it. If I need to take another shot, I'm all for it. If that's what's going to end this, then by all means. If they have to start locking people up for refusing to put on a mask, because especially after they haven't taken the vaccine, which, by the way, if you haven't taken the vaccine, do it. And if you have an option, go with the Pfizer. That's the one I got. And yeah, I was down for a couple of days, but after that, I was feeling excellent. Honestly, it's not so bad. I mean, the spot where you got it, I got it on my left shoulder. That spot's going to be a little bit sore, and obviously if you start showing like symptoms, then stay home. Don't go out. Don't go anywhere. If you're starting to show symptoms of, taking the vaccine, you can get COVID pay, or at least you should. If you don't, that's actually not your fault, and that's a problem of your actual employer. I don't know how it works in different states, but I know over here you can take sick days because you took the vaccine. So get the vaccine. And I'm joining the club of people saying do it. Do it. Even if you get sick for a couple days from the after effects. Would you rather get COVID or deal with a couple days of bed rest? I'd take the 2 days of bed rest for $5,000 anytime. Easily. I'd rather be sick in bed for 2 days than have COVID for 2 weeks. And I have yet to have COVID. I've matrix dodged it I don't know how many times. And I'm thankful for that. But God's sake, there's just too much going on right now. And it's a lot, and it's getting to the point of insanity. So I encourage anyone who has not taken the vaccine yet to do it. And I promise it's not bad. It's not that bad. And if you do get sick, just stay home. There is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you for wanting to stay home. Either. There isn't. If you show symptoms of if you start showing symptoms, hey, stay at home. There is nothing wrong with that. Nothing. And if people start giving you a hard time for it, well, screw them. That's their problem. You just want to be safe. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be safe. Ever. And if someone says otherwise, they're delusional. Don't believe that. Don't believe that stuff. That's their loss, not yours. Get the vaccine. Be safe. I promise you, it's not gonna be the end of the world if you do. And if people hate you for it, well, screw them. You're trying to be safe in this crazy world right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing. Whew. That turned into a bit of a rant there, didn't it? But yeah, you know what? This is looking good, actually. A lot of wood, but I might make some adobe and put some adobe slopes right there. Honestly, this is looking fancy. I do like the way this looks. I'll probably start putting the slopes in because there is a spot on the actual building. Heck, I can probably even put a door frame right here. Door frame right here. Have a little under the roof access right here. Probably put some like some sneaky stuff right here. Yeah, no, this is looking good. I do like this a lot. It is looking very, very good. This is probably one of my better builds. I'm probably gonna put some dino gates right there, and what? Hold on, where's my pistol? There it is. Put a dino gate there. I'll put a dino gate here. Actually, I might put some double doors here instead. Come on, let me through. See, I put 2 double doors right here. Some more greenhouse here. Wood walls there. And as far as the inside of this thing, I'm definitely gonna furnish it. This is not a build. This is not a base by any means. It's not. Like, that's not the intention for this thing. But like, this is gonna be great. Now, I'm not gonna work on this side too terribly much. I might actually have to tear it down and build it up back up again. But if that's the case, I'm definitely gonna get Night Stalker over here to help me. You know, if I can tear him away from GTA for a little bit. But you know what? If I can get him to help me with just this side, because I actually love how this side's coming out. This side looks great. I'm not so sure about this side, and plus I may want to extend this a little bit. I might not. Oh, are you? Hello. Yeah, because I've been having, I don't know if you saw, but I've been having problems with this side of the build, particularly with some of the ceilings. We may have to end up tearing this whole side down, because I like this side. Like, this side looks great. But I'm not sure about the other side. We'll have to look at, we'll have to actually start that whole side over. And I'm willing to bet it's probably because of something I did down here. But yeah, this looks good. This looks really good. But yeah, guys, keep your heads up. It's going to be fine. I believe it. Everything will be okay. This will all be over, hopefully soon, and things will finally be back to normal. We'll have a new normal, but there's nothing wrong with new. And if anyone says there's something wrong with new, then they're just freaking weird. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, yeah. Somewhere in here. It's either the walls or the... Actually, you know what? It might actually be the pillars. It might actually be the pillars. Like this one, and... I don't know. I don't know what it could have been. But somewhere down the line... Because look, you can even see it right there. Somewhere down the line, the ceilings got all screwy. I don't know where, but it stops right there. And it's literally the rest of this build. So I don't know what's going on with it. But we might have to tear it down. Or I might have to tear it down and then try to rebuild it. But yeah, I do like the way this came out. At least the thumbnail will be this side. Let's just be this side. Let's back up. I'll just do this like this. Okay, why do Astrodelphus do that? This thing's not following me or anything. Like, bruh, back there. You. Stay right here. Stay. Stay. Mm. Good grief. The only reason I have this thing out here with me is because it's got like the most weight out of any of my creatures. Like, bruh, none of my. I don't think even Oceania can carry all these resources. Like, bruh. Like, yeah. Actually, this is fairly quick. I'm impressed. But as far as also, I think we're done with this for today. Let's see, which direction is my base? It's that way. The Delphus. This thing's cool. I just wish it wouldn't just move. Wouldn't move on its own. But if we come over here to the tech base, the somewhat tech base. Actually, it pretty much is a tech base. Let's be honest. Jump off real quick so that we don't go all over the dang place. The Delphus. I was wrong about how many we have. Or actually, not the Delphus, the gas bags. We have 16 mutations, including the double mutation. So I think I said it was like what 14 yesterday. But yeah, I know we actually have 16, and they're all here. And I still have the parents out, so I'm probably gonna go for a few more before I put them away and we move on to the next R creature, which will probably either be the Procoptodon or the Daeodon. Actually, we do still have a couple egg layers left. You know, I might actually do an egg layer. Like, these guys are still out, and yeah, should be good. Let's see, how much weight does Oceania have? I want to see. 39,000. Yeah, no. She does not have the weight capacity. As the... What are you doing? This creature is so weird. Why? Yeah, 27,000... Well, hold up, actually. 279,000 weight. Versus what? How much does Oceania have? 39,000. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, no. I don't know when we're gonna end this thing off. Probably gonna do all the R creatures first. Like, there's still a handful more we have left. And yeah, it's gonna be great. We're not done yet. Pew pew pew. We're not done yet, and that's true with everything else. Let's see. Bump. Boop. But yeah, we built up this side of the build, looking good. Yes, it's another box, but I might put some stuff on top to kind of break the pattern a little bit. I don't know. Oh, that one ceiling irritates me. I'll fix it after stream. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for today, I believe. Yeah, a little bit of a shorter video, but honestly, I don't want to be standing here too terribly long. Plus, this is going to be a process, like, easily. So, I'm gonna go ahead and end things off here. If y'all did enjoy, you know what to do already. What the heck is that Delphus doing? Oh my god. Stitch, get your booty back over here. Come here. Come here, you stupid. Just take it off. I'm glad I was looking. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Hopefully you did enjoy. And remember, kids, nobody panic. And I'll see you next time. Knight's not here to actually say it this time. Rip in the chat.